Hey, what's up everybody? It is Luke Beller, and in this video I want to talk about Allen Lazard because I honestly think a majority of the NFL and NFL fans are sleeping on what Allen Lazard could do in 2022, and I want to talk about all the reasons that I think this could be the case. But if you guys are new here and you want to stay up to date with all things Packers, news, updates, injuries, all that stuff, feel free to subscribe and turn on the post notifications so you never miss a video. So earlier today I was reading through different Packers articles on Allen Lazard, and I came across a couple of very interesting ones. And the first one I want to take a look at is an article on Acme Packing Company by Paul Noonan. They have lots of great stuff all the time over there, so go check that site out. But first off here, I want to show you just how efficient Allen Lazard has been in his 3 seasons in Green Bay. So first off here, the Packers have their own first down machine in the form of Allen Lazard, who in 2021 converted 46.7% of his targets into first downs. This ranked 9th among all receivers with at least 50 targets. Then here as well, Lazard has always been an efficiency star, having finished 2021 5th in DVOA, which is just measuring efficiency. While DVOA is more volatile on a year-to-year basis than its counting stat cousin DYAR, there are some players who just happen to excel in it. Lazard is almost certainly such a player. In 2019, when Lazard first broke through for the team with his almost single-handed comeback against the Lions, he would finish the season a respectable 17th in DVOA. Lazard suffered an injury in the 2020 season and barely missed qualifying for the DVOA leaderboard with 46 targets, but had he done so, his 27.5% would have been good for 6th overall. While Lazard's career has been relatively short so far, he has started just 25 games over 3 seasons. In his role, often limited, his aggregate career numbers, 109 catches, 159 targets, 13.3 yards per catch, 66.7 catch percentage, roughly match New Orleans star receiver Michael Thomas's 2017 season or tied in Travis Kelce's 2018 season. So even though Allen Lazard hasn't had a spectacular season when it comes to looking at his stats, he has been one of the more efficient wide receivers in the NFL. And so I think now when we look at this Packers wide receiver situation, of course Devontae gone, Marquez Valdes-Scantling gone, around 200 targets or so gone, Lazard is, no questions asked, is going to have a huge uptick in targets this upcoming season, with him pretty much being the top weapon right now for Aaron Rodgers. There are other weapons, of course, with the rookies, Sammy Watkins, but Lazard has the clearest path to, I think, being the number 1 receiver here in Green Bay. And so when we look at just how efficient he has been in this somewhat limited opportunity with Davante Adams being here for the past, few seasons for a while, Lazard is going to get a huge uptick in targets, and if he's able to be just as efficient, his stats are probably going to reflect that as well, which I think would be no surprise for Allen Lazard. And then one more thing I want to take a look at here, same article. While it's unlikely that Adams' lost targets will go exclusively to one person, there are 169 of them to distribute, and a 100-plus target season for Lazard doesn't just seem possible, but likely. That will put Lazard, if he maintains his averages, somewhere around 900 yards, and given his red zone chops and size, he'll put up quite a few touchdowns on the board as well. And then I want to look here at something very interesting that I came across on PackersWire.com about Lazard this morning. And basically what it does right here, it compares Jordy Nelson's first 3 seasons in Green Bay to Lazard's 3 seasons in Green Bay. As you can see here, they both played around 40 games. Nelson 100 catches, Lazard 108 catches, 1,268 yards for Nelson, 1,441 yards for Lazard, 12.7 yards per catch for Nelson, 13.3 for Lazard, 10 TDs for Nelson, and 14 touchdowns for Allen Lazard. So after 3 seasons, they look very, very similar, and it wasn't until his next year in 2011 where Jordy Nelson really spiked and started playing as a very, very legit wide receiver 1. So at the bottom there, in 2011, or Nelson's 4th season in Green Bay, he ascended to the number 1 receiver role and caught 68 passes for 1,263 yards and 15 touchdowns. So after that 3rd year of Nelson in Green Bay, you could have said, okay, maybe year 4 he'll take a huge step forward, but we probably wouldn't have expected him to do just as well as he did that season. And I think the same thing could happen with Allen Lazard. I think right now, around the NFL, people see the Packers wide receiver core as one of the weaker cores. And I think when you have Aaron Rodgers, you don't necessarily need as legit weapons, even though it's helpful. But I think that Lazard still isn't getting the respect I think he deserves. And I really think this next season we could see him really ascend to something much greater than we've seen these past few seasons, especially with all the targets he should be getting here. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and if you guys have not subscribed and you want to see more Packers content, feel free to subscribe, drop a like on the video, and I'll see you guys next time.